Yo, what's going on, guys? Hopefully you're all doing well. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How's my mic working? How's the mic working, man? Let me know down below. Are we on? Can I have a mic check? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If y'all can hear me, let me know down below. Would really appreciate that. Or else then I'm just talking to myself. All right, Capital C, man. What's up, bro? How you doing? Thanks so much for stopping by. All right, so we're up and we're going. All right, so NFL draft, man. Unfortunately, I could not cover day one last night because we had an NBA playoff game on the first night of draft night, and that should just be banned. That's such a disgrace. It's terrible. They knew that this was going on for months, but that's that. It's over, and I'm not going to cry about it anymore. I will say, though, that last night was very interesting, and the Eagles definitely did the right thing. I like Quinyon Mitchell, and we'll talk more about him in a little bit, but definitely an interesting night for other teams, and hopefully tonight the Eagles can address more problems, with their defensive line and see if they can get maybe somebody else that can really help them in other areas that they are struggling with. DFJ Hoobs, what's going on, my guy? How you doing? Thanks so much for stopping by, as always. So the Birds have, in the second round, they got pick number 53. They got pick number 50, number 50 and number 53. Okay, so they have two picks in this round that I see that are theirs, correct? Yes, I want to make sure I get that correct. But anyhow, so who do you think that they have to go for tonight? I mean, I know that we got to see who's on the draft board and all that type of stuff. I'll be honest, I really haven't been keeping up. I really haven't really had time to actually do like actual mock drafts on like who I want and actually study some of these players and go through like all their profiles. But I figured that, we can have a little chat going, and then we can also just watch together and figure out, all right, well, who could actually help the Eagles out right now, and just that type of a thing. So that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, I definitely do like Quinyon Mitchell, and I think that was a really, really good pick for the Eagles. They had to address nickel. I know that C.J. Gardner-Johnson's back. James Bradbury's still there. Avonte Maddox is back as well. But I needed them to get somebody else. Vic Fangio is a guy that really does do a lot with his secondaries and, his safeties and his cornerbacks. And so with that type of defense, you're going to need guys that can be quick, guys that have speed, guys that also just have a very good IQ. And I think that Quinyon was a very good pick for sure. So the Bills are drafting now. So they're at pick number 33. Now, maybe what I can do is can I share my screen? Yeah, I can share my screen, but what am I doing? Okay. Here's what we'll do. We will share our screen. We'll give a little presentation. We'll share our screen, and we will, that's what we'll do. Is this right? No. This one. All right. And then how do I, still getting used to StreamYard. That's not what I wanted. All right, so here's our screen here. Let's see. So on the clock now are the Bills. Then it's the Patriots. I'm surprised the Patriots ended up going with Drake as their QB option. What's up, Daniel? How you doing, man? Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Who do you think that the Birds need tonight? What do you want to see the Birds do with this draft? Please let me know with your comments down below. All right. I did There was something else I wanted to talk about, and I forget what it was. So yeah, Quinyon Mitchell. Quinyon Mitchell. He's 22. He's 6 feet tall. He's 196 pounds. I'm happy that they took him. I know that Micah Parsons is not happy. That's nice. That's nice. Linebacker and O-line. Okay. I can understand linebacker. I can also understand O-line too. Howie's really good at making the O-line better. And, Jason Kelsey's not there anymore, so just having more depth there would be really nice. I definitely don't disagree with that at all whatsoever. Plus, you need to give Saquon protection, and you can always give Hurts protection as well. I'm not saying that he has to have protection, but it would just be really nice to just have more guys build up in those trenches on the offensive line side of things. So actually, I agree with that. There's a report that came out that Nick Saban actually admitted that he wanted to get Quinyon Mitchell. Instead of having him go to Toledo, they wanted to get him over to Alabama, but was not able to do so. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit the notification bell icon, and that way you'll know when I go live. Can you guys see this clearly? Let me actually start to zoom in a little bit more so that way you guys can actually look at this. All right. So there's our little screen there. Wish I could, I don't think I can make this smaller, can I? How do I do that? I don't want the full screen layout. I want to just make this smaller. I just want to crop it. Now, how do I crop? I can't crop. Exit full screen. That's not what I wanted either. Okay. Linebacker and O-line. Yep. All right. I agree with that. Last night, man, did anything surprise you last night about the draft? Because there were definitely some things that definitely surprised me. And I think obviously thing number one is the Falcons going with another quarterback. I still am a little bit confused as to why they did that. And that was something that really did shock me. The Vikings getting JJ was a good move, and JJ's going to really help them out. That chemistry between JJ and Justin Jefferson, JJ and JJ, that's going to be wild for sure. All right, Mel's best offensive lineman: Zach Frazier, Jerzon. They said that Jerzon Newton. Did Kool-Aid go yet or no? Because Kool-Aid was another. Kool-Aid McKinstry was another guy I heard that the Eagles were thinking about targeting for a corner. Did he get drafted last night? Did Kool-Aid get drafted last night? Bills have their pick in. I see that. So let's see who they go with. I'm curious. If you are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, man. My name is Jason Joseph, and this, of course, is Play-by-Play with JJ. We're doing something a little bit different, though. I did not get to go on for the NFL Draft Round 1 last night, and I really wanted to watch it, but I had to obviously call the Sixers game, and so we're going to stay on for a couple of hours. I got a Phillies game at 9:45, and I just want to see who the Eagles pick, man. That's really what I want to see. So I know it's going to take a little bit of time. I guess we have another hour for that to occur. But yeah. All right. So key departures for the Patriots. I don't really care. But who else, man? Who else? Did anybody shock you in regards to last night? in regards to some of these other draft picks that were taken. What do you want the Eagles to do with their second round picks today? Said Simone. That's a good question. Knock off Castellanos jersey. Oh, that's so cool. I like that. DHK is good. Yep, that's good. What else? Keon Coleman. Did Coleman just go? Keon Coleman? How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing on here, man? Can't post comments to some destinations. Never mind. That's not what it is. All right. Keon Coleman. Okay. Wide receiver. All right. Keon Coleman. Who is he? Let's see. Let's hear more about Keon Coleman. So now it's on the clock. It's the Chargers are on the clock. Did the Chargers just wait? I thought the Patriots were there. I thought it was the Pats. The Pats made a trade. Huh? The Pats just made a trade. What was their trade? Patriots trade picks number 34 and 137 to the Chargers. Chargers trade 37 and pick number 110 to the Patriots. Huh. Interesting. Interesting stuff, huh? All right. So, yeah, where's Kool-Aid McKinstry? Where did he go? NFL first round draft or first round last night. Let's see. First round picks. Quinyon Mitchell. Picks by round. All right. So Keon Coleman just went. Caleb Williams. You think that Caleb Williams is gonna be a good player? You think Caleb Williams is gonna be good? Just want to get your thoughts about that. Who else? Yeah, I'm looking for Kool-Aid. Where did Kool-Aid go? Kool-Aid didn't get drafted last night. He still was available. Because Quinyon Mitchell went to the Eagles, and then Terry and Arnold went to Detroit. I know that. Then Baltimore went with Nate Wiggins. Interesting. Wiggins went to Clemson. They said that on the pre-draft analysis that he was the only corner to rub a sub 4.3 in the 40-yard dash at the combine. Huh. That speed allows him to stick with receivers in press coverage. Wiggins is also lean, though, and he misses some tackles. And that was probably why the Eagles didn't want to take Nate Wiggins. Interesting. But he flashes good stopping power for his size. And the goal line fumble he forced in the 2023 game against North Carolina is an example of the effort that he gives in pursuit. Okay. Interesting. All right, so the Cardinals are on the clock, and McConkey went to the Chargers. Okay. McConkey. Where's round 2? Keon Coleman. Lad McConkey from Georgia. Wow. All right, so we're at pick number 35, which means that Arizona is on the clock. All right. So that's where we stand. So Ladd McConkey just went to was just picked by the Chargers. Huh. Ladd McConkey. They gave him a letter grade of 88. Why that? Excellent route runner who explodes on the or off the line, stems defenders, drops his weight at the top of his stem, and accelerates out of his brakes. Interesting. His professional comparison, according to Matt Miller, is Jordan Addison. Ladd McConkey. I guess that he's gonna play with Mike Williams, right? Is Mike Williams still there with the Chargers? Where is that? Is Mike Williams still there? Chargers, wide receivers. Who do I want the Eagles to draft? I gotta wait and see who's on the board, man. I want linebacker. I do. But I don't know who's going to be available. But they have 2 picks. So they got pick number 50 and number 53. They can go with linebacker and probably if they could go with 2 linebackers, that'd be great. But if I had to really choose, if I had to be a little bit more realistic, I'd say linebacker and offensive line. But what about you, man? What about you? Linebacker and O-line. That's probably what I would go with. Best linebackers in the 2024 draft. Junior Colson. When did Colson? You think that maybe that they're going to get Jeremiah Trotter? Any chance that they trade the 2 picks? See, that's the other thing too, is that maybe there was I heard like a potential. Actually, no, never mind. That was a couple of days ago. I heard WIP talking about Patrick Surtain being a trade target, but obviously they have a cornerback now. So to move up, any chance that they trade those 2 picks to move up? I don't know. Like for who? For probably not for Trotter. Junior Colson. Did Colson get drafted yet? I need to. You know what I got to do? I have to do this. I got to do this. So, all right. Which ones are off the board? Best available. I'm such an idiot. Cooper DeJean is available. Kool-Aid is still available. Adonai Mitchell. All right. We're looking at defensive tackles. How do we feel about edge? Do we think that they should go for edge? Marshawn Nealand is available from Western Michigan. I don't know why they gave him a draft grade as an 86, but they said that he's really good on blockers and has very good explosive strength. Do you think we got to go for edge? Just spitballing ideas here. All right, Falcons. Who did they just take? Who did the Falcons take? They're on the clock now. How's everybody's night going, by the way? Let me know down below. Who did the Falcons just take? Atlanta takes Rook Ororoho with the number 35 pick that they acquired from the Cardinals. The Falcons selected Clemson defensive tackle Rook Orhorho. Is that how you say that? Huh. He's a defensive lineman from Clemson. A third to move up 8 spots is insane. So the Falcons get a 2024 second-round pick, which is number 35. They get a 6th-round pick, and the Cardinals get a second-rounder, which is pick number 43, and a 3rd-round pick. It's just wild. It's pretty insane. Rook or Horhoro? Feel bad for saying it that way if that's not correct. Chase Daniel said that Ladd McConkey is my favorite pick of the draft. Huh. So the Falcons get Penix and they get Horhoro from Clemson as a defensive tackle. Penix was obviously their pick yesterday. Let's look him up. Rook or Horhoro? Or. All right. Rook or Horhoro? All right, Rook was ranked, the overall grade for him was a 79. Versatile defensive lineman with a high ceiling. Is the length and upper body strength to stack blockers between the tackles and sit the edge when he lines up outside. He's good at getting into the gaps and makes plays in the backfield. He's still developing as a hand fighter, but he's quick. He does well with change of direction, rushing the passer, and he broke up 5 passes. That was according to Steve Muench. Okay, so now it's the Commanders. The Commanders, holy moly. Commanders have picks number 36 and number 40. Okay. All right, so let's see who's the best available. I would really like us to go for defensive. I would go with linebacker, or I'd go with edge. Linebacker is probably more of my speed. Cedric Gray, Jeremiah Trotter Jr., Curtis Jacobs. What was his ranking? His grade was a 69. Jacobs plays on the line, off the line, and over the slot, and he rushes the passer, drops into coverage, and spies the quarterback. So he does it all. He's quick and bends well, rushing off the edge, and he has explosive power. So then, why was his grade so low? Why is his grade low? He also keeps blockers off his frame, defending the run, and flashes the ability to slip blocks and chases with good effort. So then, why is he ranked 69? Jeremiah Trotter has a higher grade, well, just by 1 point. Huh. Is it because he didn't really go to like a powerhouse school? No, Curtis Jacobs went to Penn State. Huh. All right, Jaden. All right, who are the Commanders going to take? Who are the Commanders going to take? Who do you guys want the Eagles to draft? Comment down below. Please give me some ideas on who you guys want them to go for. I really would like to know. There's Roger Goodell. It is packed there. Holy moly. It's like so packed there. All right, who did the Commanders get? Let's see. All right, so we got 14 more. And then we go. So after pick number 53, we call it a day. Excuse me. What time do you think that they're going to make their pick? If it's going by like this, I'd say maybe close to 9 o'clock. All right, who did they get? Ugh. Rook or Horhuro. That name's gonna like. It's crazy. All right, who did they get, man? Come on. What are they doing? They're just putting on his jersey. Doing it over the hat, though. Oh, no, you have to take the hat off. There you go. All right, who do they get? That's what I want to know. Keon Coleman. So, yeah, now the Pats have the next pick. Darryl Green is announcing the selection. It's kind of cool how they do have, like, the older, guys who are really good, like the franchise players and stuff like that, announcing these picks. I do like that. But I just want to know when they're on the clock. The pick's been in for like a minute and a half, man. It's been in for literally a minute and a half. Commanders take Johnny Newton at number 36. Ian Rappaport tweeted out, he's recovering from a Jones fracture, but was able to participate in his pro day. Johnny Newton. Who the heck? Jerzon Newton. You just said Johnny Newton? Jerzon Newton. It's Jerzon. Bro, he made a spelling mistake. Jerzon Newton. Should I be that guy and say, wait, isn't it Jerzon Newton? I might just do that. No, I'm not going to be that guy. Jerzon Newton. All right. Bro, look at how many, like, quote tweets he gets. Like, he just posted this not even a minute ago, and yet there's, like, 44 tweets, 308 likes. It's just, that's wild to me. It really is. Digital media is a blessing, and it's a curse. But Jerzon Newton. Okay, so let's do some research about him. Patriots are now on the clock. All right. So Jerzon Newton. So here are the draft picks so far for from tonight. So we got Coleman. Okay. Then we got McConkey. 2 wide receivers in a row. The Chargers took McConkey or Horhuro. Went to Atlanta. I don't know why they took defensive tackle. I was thinking maybe they're going to go with wide receiver, but Newton goes to Washington, and the Patriots are now on the clock. Let's see. Ryan Ruocco. Richard Jefferson will broadcast Game 4 against the New York Knicks on ABC. That was reported 5 hours ago. All right, so Pats have their pick in. So who was just drafted? The Pats just got Jalen Polk. Is that how you say it? Jalen Polk? Or is it Jalen? Jalen Polk. Huh. Jalen Polk. Per Polk. Let's hear about him. All right, so Drazan Newton. Drazan went to Illinois. He's a disruptive run defender with outstanding instincts and hands. What else about Drazan? No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted Drazan. The Commanders have 2-star defensive tackles in Jonathan Allen and Deron Payne, so the selection of Newton this early is a head-scratcher. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Looking at the value, Newton was this was according to John Keim, he was my 30th overall prospect and second-ranked defensive tackle. To get him at number 36 is a really good value play, but where will he play? Newton isn't a tweener who can project out to a defensive end. He's a true 3-technique interior rusher. That's wild. All right, Jalen Polk. Natural hands catcher with the radius and strength to reward his quarterback for throwing to him in 50-50 situations. Body control, he can adjust to passes thrown outside his frame and on back shoulder throws. He tracks the ball well and has very, very good speed to challenge vertically. He's really tough and his plays through traffic. Okay. I give him an 81. Jalen Polk. Interesting. Now it's all about the Titans. Titans are now on the clock. You are on the clock. How's everybody doing tonight, man? Comment down below. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you are new to the channel, my name is Jason Joseph. I go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game. I wanted to do something just a little bit different. You know I really haven't been doing a lot of NFL stuff because I've been so busy with the Sixers and with the Phillies, but I really wanted to cover last night. So I decided, you know what? We're just going to come on here and we'll just see how things go, you know? So we're at pick number 30. If the Eagles have 12 more picks in front of them before they get to pick next. So we'll stay on for pick number 50 and number 53, I believe, unless it's 9 o'clock. What time are the Eagles going to make their pick? What's up, Vince? Vince, why did I say Vince? Oh my gosh, what's up, Vince? How you doing, man? Thanks so much for stopping by. Appreciate it, bro. I really do. All right, so again. All right, so who went today? Coleman went. McConkey went. O'Horo. And then it was Newton. Newton was picked by Washington. And Polk just went to the Pats. Just recapping everything. I wonder why the Pats went with Polk. There were 77 players that had more receiving yards than New England's leading receiver last year, and Kendrick Bourne is coming off of a torn ACL. They did sign KJ Osborne in this offseason, but saying that they need to continue to add playmakers after taking QB Drake May is an understatement. Polk should be a day one starter. Okay. Interesting. I'm good. I appreciate you also. Oh, I really do appreciate you, and I'm happy that you appreciate me. So no, we're just waiting for the Eagles to make their picks, and then after that, then we'll be on for the Phillies game. But I just want to see who else is on the draft board before we get to them. I think that maybe I just think Jeremiah Trotter just sounds good. You know, I do. I think that if they can go with linebacker, that would be awesome. And Trotter would just it just fits. It really does. Like I'm not even talking about his play. I think his play is good too. From everything that I've been reading, it would just be nice, you know. I think it would be so cool. I'm good. Uh, but yeah. So guys, who do you guys want the Eagles to take with pick number 50 and number 53? If they are available. If they are available. Cooper still hasn't gone yet. I wonder why. Uh, bro, they have a lot of cornerbacks that are like ranked up here. Even if they go with another cornerback, that would probably shock me. But I don't know, man. That'd be really wild. Kamari Lassiter's available. TJ Tampa's available. Max Melton from Rutgers. I wonder where he's gonna go. Dejan or Trotter? You want them to go with you want them to go with another cornerback? If he's available, maybe why not? You know, we gotta wait and see what the draft board is. Tavondre Sweat just got drafted by the Tennessee Titans. Tavondre Sweat. Yeah, I guess that if he's the best available, if he's still there at the time, then by all means, I'd say go with the best available because then you're 3 picks away. So, yeah, I guess I can see what you're saying. All right, Tavondre. So the Panthers just traded their pick to the Rams. Did that just happen? That just happened? Oh no, this was just I don't think it just happened. No, this was this happened yesterday, I think. Our secondary was awful last year. No, like I totally agree with you. I really do. But you know, I do like that CJ is back. I do think he's going to help. I do feel like that Darius Slay, I know that he's getting older. I know he can only do so much. I still think that he has more left in him. I do. But to rely on James Bradbury, no. Heck no. Eli Ricks and Kelly Ringo, I think that they're nice young guys, but I don't see them being like top tier cornerbacks. So I kind of agree with you. And I said this before, like with the way that Vic Fangio like runs his defensive styles, he relies on these vertical athletic guys in the secondary to just step up. You know, like that's just how he is. That's how he was in Miami, and that's how his defensive coverages are. Doesn't really blitz a lot, just really gives a lot of double teams and that type of thing. So if they decide to go with another buddy or with another body, you know, in the secondary, that'd be cool. I wouldn't be mad about that. All right, so the Rams just received 2024 second round pick. Oh, I wanted to see what the breakdown was. All right, so the Rams, they have their pick now. Let's see who they go with. Who are the Rams going to go with? And tell me if you can see the draft board clearly. Okay. Who are they going to go with? T'Vondre Sweat. He's the brother of Josh Sweat? I didn't know that. T'Vondre Sweat. That's Josh Sweat's brother? T'Vondre Sweat, man. How about that? T'Vondre, they gave him an 81. His position rank was 6th on ESPN. And the overall pick, they projected them to go 61st. So he went early. Sweat is a massive interior run stopper with the size and strength to occupy double teams and clog up the middle when the teams run at him. He has an upper body strength and length to stack and shed blockers, and he can also push blockers around rushing the passer. What's the draft analysis? The post-draft analysis. Sweat's tape was good enough to rank inside my top 25. This is reported by Davenport. However, it only takes one team to love a player, and Sweat was impactful enough at Texas to win the Outland Trophy as the nation's best defensive lineman last year. He's a nose tackle with the quicks to shoot gaps and crash the backfield, and he and Jeffrey Simmons side by side are going to be a problem. Okay. All right. Oh, the Eagles are on the clock. What? The Birds are on the clock. Oh, my gosh. What, did they make a trade? Did they just make a trade? They're on the clock now? Well, what the heck? Eagles are on the clock. Another trade. The Eagles are on the clock now. Eagles traded up to Commanders' spot at number 40. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. They're taking Cooper. Cooper's coming to the Eagles. Cooper has to be coming. It has to be Cooper. Has to be Cooper. Had a feeling they were going to trade up. Yep, it has to be Cooper. It has to be Cooper, man. Bro, I just saw that. I was like, wait, the Commanders are up. And I was like, no, wait, what? It's like, bro, we're up already? Wow. I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed. We still have number 53 as well. Yeah, well, what's the trade, man? What's the trade? It has to be for Cooper DeJean. What pick did they trade? That's what I'm trying to find out. Cooper's going to the Birds. It has to. He has to be going. NFL Talk just reported. Yep. Man. Commanders are just going to have 3 ballers. Where the heck? Howie said, don't mind if I do. What was the trade? Cooper's coming. Oh, man. Cooper. Oh, Cooper. That's awesome. Wow. Cooper's coming, man. The Eagles have traded up and selected Cooper DeJean with the 40th overall pick, baby. Wow. Damn, that is wild. I don't know what the full trade breakdown is, but wow. I honestly didn't expect him to trade up, man. I did not expect that, bro. Imagine thinking that you'd get Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean, says Broads. That's wild. Wow. Howie, gotta give him a round of applause for that. I thought to myself, I didn't think it was gonna happen, but he did it. You got Cooper, man. You got Cooper. Now this really throws everything off. What the heck? So Cooper's going to Philly, man. Do we have a breakdown of the trade? Eagles trade. Eagles trade 50, 53, and 161 for picks number 40 and 78. Okay. So they got Cooper. Yep. Just want to make sure I see it on the TV. So it was picks number. They traded pick numbers 50, 53, and 161 for 40 and 78. I'm impressed, man. I am impressed. I ain't gonna lie. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Cooper and Quinn. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. Eagles have doubled up on cornerbacks. One night after taking Quinyon Mitchell, Philly takes Iowa's Cooper DeJean. So the Eagles get the 40th pick, a third-round pick, and a 5th pick. Commanders get the 50th and the 53rd. Honestly, not a bad trade for both teams. Not bad. That's not bad, man. Huh. Well, that's really interesting. Let's talk a little bit about Cooper, man. Let's do that. Let's talk about Cooper. How do we feel about Cooper? Right now I'm pretty happy. Right now I'm pretty happy about that. Philadelphia feverishly converting their Mike Zordich jerseys over to Cooper DeJean. That is wild. Eagles secondary just keeps getting better and better. Explosive, versatile. They compare him to Mika Fitzpatrick. Wow. It's pretty good for Pittsburgh, man. 2 corners. Plus you got Reed. Plus you got CJ. Wow. Good for him. Good for Howie. Good for Howie, man. Dreams really do come true. Bro, I can't believe you went with 2 corners. I'm impressed, bro. Packers traded number 41 in exchange for Saints number 45, 168 and 190. The Packers were going to take Cooper. He stole them. Howie stole them from him. He stole them from them. How about that, man? Howie stole Cooper. The Packers wanted him, and the Eagles got him. Eagles got him. That's insane. Mike Garafolo said, that they traded. And that's That's just wild. Bro, Twitter is having a heyday. They really are. Eagles Twitter, they are going off. Saints just got Kool-Aid McKinstry. I don't really think that surprises anybody. Okay. The number 40th overall pick, Cooper DeJean. I just want to see a draft report on him. I just want to see a draft report, man. Do we have any sort of report? We could look down here. Let's see this. All right. Let's okay, yeah, we'll look on here. That's what we'll do. All right, let's see Cooper. They took him over Kool-Aid, too. Took him over Kool-Aid McKinstry. This is the report. How do I do this? No, that's not. It's not the right one. That's not the right one. That's better. All right. DeJean is a playmaker with the instinct, speed, and natural hands to make plays in coverage and in the return game. He returned 3 of his 5 interceptions for touchdowns in 2022 and took back a punt for a touchdown in 2023. Okay. A big length and a burst of energy to smother receivers and get guys caught off position. He is scheme and position versatile. He lined up outside over the slot and at strong safety at Iowa. Matt Miller's comparison is to L'Jarius Sneed. Okay. In the 2002 NFL draft, the Eagles used 3 selections early in the draft to completely remake its secondary. I'm getting shades of that from what Howie Roseman is doing in 2024. DeJean was my number 20th overall player as a versatile defensive back capable of playing inside cornerback, safety, or even outside corner. The value and need are home runs. Oh, we love to hear it. All right, good. Good stuff, man. Good job, Howie. You wanted to take the best guy available? Stole him from the Packers. Wow. That's great. That is good stuff. I'm just shocked. Unbelievable job. It's Howie season. Wow. That's crazy. That the secondary is going to be wild. Man, they're really building up that secondary. Let's see what NBC Sports Philadelphia has to say, because now I'm curious. Are they going to talk about it? They're not talking about it. They don't have an NFL draft special. for the Eagles? What? It's wild. All right. That's really insane to me. All right. Well, they got Cooper. Good playmaker. They gave him he's a 90 overall. Bro, if they have a good secondary, I think that changes everything. I really do. I think that changes a lot of things, and maybe that helps Jalen. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what Jalen needs. I'm really happy that they're building up a good defensive squad here, and they're really trying to go top heavy in the secondary because that's what I really thought that they should have done. I actually thought that they were going to go for a linebacker, and I wouldn't have minded it. Seriously, I would not have minded that at all whatsoever. But this is great because now this means that Fangio has his guys, has his weapons. That's awesome. All right. Well, I don't think that they have any more picks in the second round now. Do they? Because if they don't, I think I'm just going to get ready for tonight. I do. Watch them make another trade, though. I can't believe Cooper just went to them. Rounds 4 to 7 are tomorrow at noon in Detroit. Do they have any more picks in round 3? They don't have any more. Oh, yeah, they do. They got pick number 78 now. Yeah, they do. We won't be there for that. Thanks for going live again. Go Birds, man. I'm proud. I'm actually really happy, you know. I'll definitely. You know what we should do? You know what we'll do? I don't know if I can get away with it, actually. I wanted to play some of Cooper's highlights, but I don't think I can do it. I'm not going to risk it tonight. Josh Harris gave us Cooper DeJean. He's never ringing the bell. I can't believe we stole him from the Packers, man. All right. I'm out. I'll catch you all a little bit later. I'll go live for the Phillies game. Got to get ready for that. All right. And then obviously keeping up with what happens in the third round tonight. And if Howie decides to make any more moves. Good job, though. Day 1 and day 2 so far. A+. And I know we have to obviously see how these players pan out, but, you know, it's about addressing the positions. So right now it's a W. All right. Peace out. I'm done.